Hey everyone, I am back with the cover of my art journal. I kept it really simple. Didn't want to try and do too much on the cover. It needs to lay flat, and art journaling is new for me, so like I said, I just kept it simple. This big flower in the corner is out of a paper pad that I had. I think it's just all large flowers, so I cut this one out, Mod Podged it down, put some Silks acrylic glaze over the yellow that was in the center just to kind of accentuate that. This little butterfly here is from a Tim Holtz paper pad, and it also has Silks acrylic glaze over the top. This clock back here, I embossed on a piece of white cardstock, went over it with my distress markers and some distress ink in the center. And this piece over here was also embossed on white cardstock, went over the little dots and the lines with my distress markers. I had used some Perfect Pearls on the butterflies, and then I Mod Podged it down, and Mod Podge over the top of the Perfect Pearls did not work out so well. So lesson learned, next time Mod Podge, then do the Perfect Pearls. I put a little key right here. The background is, it's just a sheet of the paper out of the journal, and then I did some painting on it with some gelatos and some silks, and I did some stamping down here. And then the rest of the background is this paper, which is a sheet of paper I got at Scrapbook Expo last year. And this is off of that same sheet. I used it, I put it over the chipboard title or label. It says journal, and so then I used some wooden letters here to put art. These are painted with Silks acrylic glaze, so it says art journal. The rest of the paper just has some different words on it. Artistic, it says grandma down here. Over here we've got, it says memory, wish. This piece right down here says lace, and so I did put some pieces of lace here and then just kind of went over them with some distress and some silks. And the paper, what I did is I wrinkled it up and then Mod Podged it down, and then went over it with distress ink to accentuate these lines in the paper. So, oh, the other thing that's on here, this kind of netting, I just wanted to add a little bit of extra interest and texture, and I didn't want to Mod Podge it down and paint over it. I wanted it to be kind of loose like this, so I just left it like that underneath the title. And what that actually is just a piece of, I got some tomatoes and they came in this bag, and so I just cut off a piece of the bag at the end and just adhered it down with some Mod Podge. So that's the cover of my art journal, and I'm getting ready to do January week 1's page, so that should hopefully be up by the end of the week. And I have another project I've started on, and what I did a few months ago, actually, I took all of my scrapbooking magazines and I went through and I marked with just a sticky note at the top all of the pages that had projects that I was interested in trying, because I never buy a book that doesn't have something in it that I want to make. So I flip through it at the bookstore, and if I don't see something that I want to do myself, I don't get it. So I've got all these books and I haven't done any of the projects. So this one in here was this Place and Time little mini album. It's made with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper that is folded down, as you can see the instructions here, to create one 6 by 6 page. This is by Laura Dennison. She had done it for Graphic 45, and the magazine that I got this out of is All About Albums. It's by Creating Keepsakes, and this is from September of 2013. So anyways, I got this out. I wanted to get this album going before the new year because I'd like to do some scrapbooking and journaling every month, and I'd like to have sort of like an album for the year. So I haven't glued any of the papers yet. I've just started folding them, and you can see my scoreboard in the back there. I scored all the lines before I folded. So this is what the pages are going to look like. You'll have a pocket on each side, and I just think it'll be a neat little album, just something small that you can put a couple pictures from each month in and do some journaling each month. So that is another project I'm working on, as well as my art journaling, and I have so many other things to work on, but I will be updating the progress on my mini and posting the first art journal page as soon as it's done.